Ms. Lee, for 5 minutes.
Mr. Speaker, I rise today to pay tribute to Nevada's longest-serving senator, Harry Reid, who passed away on December 28th with his beloved children, Lana, Key, Josh, Leaf, and Rory, and his devoted wife of 62 years, Landra, by his side. My condolences and prayers are with them all, with the countless people whose lives he has changed, his friends, staff, and all of those in the great state of Nevada. This tribute could be about Senator Reid being the most consequential Senate Majority Leader in modern history. It could also be about how Senator Reid was the true embodiment of what it meant to be battle-born, a boxer as a young man who never backed down from a good fight for the least among us. It could be about the story of his American dream, rising out of severe poverty in Searchlight, Nevada, hitchhiking 40 miles to high school, working as a Capitol police officer to put himself through law school, to becoming one of the most powerful political leaders of our time. It could also be about his legislative accomplishments, the Affordable Care Act, which gave millions of Americans access to affordable health care, saving our economy during the Great Recession, taking on Wall Street, or making sure that Nevada would not become the nation's nuclear waste dumping ground. However, I want to focus on Senator Reid's role in advancing women in politics. In Nevada, Senator Reid is known for his quiet, yet sometimes curt demeanor, his incredible strategic mind, and his work ethic beyond compare. He built a team known as Team Reid that has roots throughout this capital, throughout Nevada, and throughout this country, which will have an impact long beyond his life. There is no doubt that Senator Reid was a visionary when it came to politics, and his vision in making sure that women had a runway into politics has left an indelible mark. Within his own legendary team, women occupied the most senior posts, and at the same time, Senator Reid recruited and mentored women up and down the ballot. It is no surprise, therefore, that Nevada became the first state to have a woman-majority state legislature. And we have a woman-majority Supreme Court, as well as a woman-majority congressional delegation with 2 female senators, Cortez Masto and Rosen. Harry Reid's devotion to Landra is legendary. Perhaps it was her enormous role in his life and his utter respect for her as a partner that seeded his unspoken yet strong commitment to women's leadership. Maybe it was the role that his mother played, raising him out of extreme poverty in Searchlight, Nevada. Whatever the motivation, the results speak for themselves. Growing up in Searchlight, Harry Reid was given a nickname, Pinky. I'm not sure what it referred to, and I actually don't think he particularly liked it. But as Senator Reid lies in state in our nation's capital this week, this woman, who benefited from his mentorship and guidance, will believe that perhaps that nickname was a premonition of his role in changing the face of leadership in Nevada and this country. We all know that Senator Reid was infamous for not saying goodbye. I myself was the recipient of that dial tone on many occasions. But those occasions were because he never failed to pick up the phone when I called for advice. I will miss those phone calls, but I will take this opportunity to say goodbye to a man who showed how to fight for the little guy, a man who could take a punch and outwork anyone, a man who led through example of compassion and strength. Goodbye, Senator Reid, and thank you. And with that, I yield.